kind of like too scary.
Well, congratulations, T.
Great.
All right, we're going live. All right.
Kind of like too scary.
Well, congratulations. Oh, there you go.
Great.
All right, we're going live. What's going on, folks who are joining us? We are getting ready to kick off the third round of Tech Freire's 2020-2021 Student Council elections. We've just shared the live stream link in the spreadsheet with our advisory teachers. We're going to give them probably about a minute and a half or 2 minutes to join. Hang tight, sit back, relax, and get ready for the show. Advisory teachers, I'm getting some questions about the ballot for today. Hang tight to that. I'll explain that here in a second. Go ahead and refrain from passing that out to your advisory classes yet. I'll have some additional information on that coming shortly. A shout out to Mr. John Rogers. Mr. John Rogers, I appreciate your kind, supportive texts. It's making my day. Students who haven't had Mr. John Rogers yet, you got a good one coming up. 9th and 10th graders looking at you. We're going to give it about 1 more minute before we get started with today's campaigns, speeches, and elections. Take about 30 more seconds. Thanks for waiting patiently, folks who are already with us, and folks who are just joining us, welcome to the third round of the 2020-2021 Tech Freire Student Council elections. And with that being said, folks, we're gonna go ahead and get to it. Once again, it is my honor to be here. My name is Mr. Blair. I'm the facilitator and the, teacher liaison for Tech Freire's 2020-2021 Student Council. We are back for the third day of voting. Today, we'll be hearing from our candidate for secretary. I'll introduce T, talk to you about her platform and her role in Student Council here in a little bit. But first, it is my distinct honor and privilege to announce the results of our previous presidential and vice presidential elections. As a reminder, students had the opportunity to cast their vote for student body president and student body vice president via our Google Forms poll until 7 p.m. last night. Polls closed at 7, and the results have been tabulated, and it is, again, my honor and privilege to announce those results now. So, folks, without further ado, your 2020-2021 Tech Freire Student Council Vice President is Miss Jolie Fashina Lawrence. Folks, give Jolie your congratulations, your applause, shout her out, and once again, also please give your appreciation and your encouragement to all of our candidates for Student Council. Whether they succeeded or not, their campaigns were fantastic. We're proud of them, and we're looking forward to their leadership in our community. But again, one more time, folks, your 2020-2021 Student Body Vice President is Jolie. And now with the results of the 2020-2021 presidential election, it was a very, very close vote, but I'm excited to announce that your Tech Freire Student Body President for the 2020-2021 school year is Mr. Keandre Ford. Send your love and appreciation to Keandre. That is once again the 2020-2021 Tech Freire Student Body President. So we've got our president set, it's Keandre, and we've got our vice president set, it's Jolie. Again, both in some really fantastic competitive votes. We're here today to talk now, as T's getting really excited at the top of my screen, about your student body secretary. And folks, we've got some history being made yet again with Tech Freire Student Council. T is actually the only candidate for the secretary position in our 2020-2021 Student Council. So I am also excited to announce the winner of the election for your 2020-2021 secretary position on Student Council, and that is T, who's going to meet you guys and talk about our campaign today. So we'll clap it up for T. She won the secretary position of our Student Council by being the only candidate for that position, despite the fact that we will not have a vote today because there's only one option to pick. We are going to give T the opportunity now to talk about her campaign and her platform so all of you can get familiar with her goals and her vision for Student Council this year. So T, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you. T, I think you're on mute.
I'm so sorry.
Good. Go ahead and start, T.
Hi, everyone. My name is T. I'm a senior, and I'm the only candidate for secretary. I have a few goals to bring on for the Student Council. My first goal is definitely elective classes because I think that right now the system work is not fit for everyone, and I think that everyone should have a choice to choose a class for their future plans. My second thing is the ebooks, and I feel like right now in COVID-19, everything is virtual. Ebooks such a great thing to have. It's more efficient and more convenient for both teacher and students. My last thing I want to talk about is field trip because since I was a freshman, sophomore, and junior, I didn't have that much field trip. I don't want everybody to miss out that opportunity because of COVID-19. I think that I would try to push for field trip, but within CDC guidelines, which means face mask, 6 feet distance to be safe. And of course, I want to talk about prom with esport because I feel like esport right now is such still has small team. I think there's so much more games can play and we can go in tournament. The last thing I want to talk is prom. Right now, again, COVID-19, I still want to have prom. I still want to go to junior prom because I didn't get a chance to go last year, and I'm waiting for this year to go. And I feel like junior and senior should miss out on that. And that was it. Yay.
Wonderful. Thanks for that, T. And again, folks, if you missed it earlier, T is the only candidate for the secretary position in Student Council. So I'm happy to announce that she has won the secretary position on Student Council. So again, folks, we have now set with our elections our student body president, which is Keandre Ford, our vice president, which is Jolie Fashino Lawrence, and our secretary, which is T. Lee. Starting tomorrow, we will move into our grade-specific elections for grade level reps. We'll start with the 11th grade. So 11th graders, you will be back with me facilitating the Student Council elections for your 2 11th grade representatives tomorrow. We'll introduce them to you tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. We'll send the ballot out for that vote during advisory and in the Google Classrooms of Mr. Mike after that. But in the meantime, there are no votes to cast today. Spend your time this morning celebrating the winners of our Student Council elections that have happened so far and looking forward to the 11th grade rep elections tomorrow. Once again, I'm Mr. Blair, folks. It's been a pleasure. I'm looking forward to seeing